there's definitely people you meet where either you're not really fully attracted to them, they're not fully attracted to you, but as you're in the same space or spaces that allow y'all to get together or get along on other aspects that you don't typically ask. Like we might Comic-Con, like you said, there may be some type of connection. We have a Comic-Con, and now that's the bridge that connects that gap that we once had when we were trying to talk about all the normal cultural shit we all talk about. What music do you like? Well, I don't like this type of music.
Oh my God, that
so
kills
once
me.
again, if you're stuck in these boxes, you have to get outside your own box to see how you relate to a person. Once you know how you relate to these people, you can put these people in boxes, and you can also kind of monitor how people assist you or build you up in certain areas. You know, a lot of people get to a point where like, well, I'm just tired of dating. Are you tired of dating, or are you tired of getting to know people? Because if you're trying to get to know people just
that's
to
a
date,
good one. That's
you're never
yeah.
gonna get anywhere.
Yeah.
They'd be like, I have enough friends. Do you really? Is there really a point where you have enough friends? Like, what does that mean? You mean that you don't need anybody to help you network? You don't know what other people these people know. You don't know what business you might try to create in the future. You don't know if that person knows somebody that's more suited to your personality than they are.
That's true. I mean, but we get ourselves in these situations where we're, I mean, because like I've had situations happen where for me, I wasn't necessarily connected sexually to the person, but they were connected sexual energy wise.
I'm sure they were.
Man,
I'm sure they were.
hold on.
To
now,
you?
Now,
Okay.
I found them extremely attractive, right?
Yeah.
But I've also reached a point in my life where just because I find you attractive, and you know, even when I physically look at you, I may have that thought, you know what, I would take it there with that person.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely let him do me and me do him type
Exactly.
deal. However, do I even know you as a person? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I have to. There still has to be some type of genuine interest in who you are as a person now for me in order to take it there. But I felt that from that person.
Yeah.
I felt them being aggressive
Yeah.
towards me in that manner, and I've had to check it and just be like, wait a minute. What's going on here?
That's not your ministry tonight.
This is not, not even just, I mean, just right now, bruh.
Part of
Like,
the deacon board.
bruh.
Get the fuck- Yeah.
Scale it back a little bit.
Yeah. And that would lead to the art of shutting the fuck up sometimes. Sometimes you just have to ask that woman what she looks, or the other person. You have to ask that person what they're looking for, or even what they're attracted to you within you.
Yeah.
If they have any attraction to you. Before you put on the full court press, like, you know, do you like me? They'll be like, yeah, I like you. I like this about you. I like this about you. They'll let you know if it's a friendship. They'll let you know if it's if you might be able to get somewhere that night sexually. Like, it's a beautiful thing just to meet people you can just be honest and have an open, honest conversation from the jump.
Right.
There's a beauty to that, and I think a lot of people are scared to explore it. You know, we talk about rejection, but rejection is just protecting yourself and wasting your time. And you have to look at it like that at some point.
But are you protecting yourself from wasting your time, or are you protecting yourself from not hurting the other person's feelings? Or are you protecting yourself from because sometimes I feel like we don't know quite yet what we may want.
Yeah.
You know, and when you don't know exactly what you may want, like there's an insecurity there within and of yourself, and you try to now adapt to what you think the other person wants.
Yeah. And I believe sometimes other people can see that in you. So if there's somebody I feel doesn't know what's really good for them because they may be used to dating this type of person, you can that's where that persistence and consistency of just showing yourself to them.
Yeah.
You know, it's still like a courting situation. There's still a chase involved. So once I see something in you that I want, it's still my responsibility as a man to make that shit happen. It's not an aggressive thing. It's not oh, you gonna date me. It's well, let's have a conversation. Let's try dinner this time. Or let's try walking in the park. Let's try different things to see if there's a connection outside of the typical societal conformity that we're used to.
Yeah.
That we have to have these boring ass conversations. We have to ask each other. I might ask you, like, what's your favorite part to get sucked on your body?
You know what?
That
But
could be an initial first
it
conversation. Let's
could.
open up the gates instead of being
Yo.
like, oh, how many brothers and sisters you got? Oh, what is there to do in your hometown? Like, nobody trying to do that shit in 2019.
You don't even care.
No one cares. Like, I'm not about asking. I don't like. One thing I can't do is fake conversations.
Right.
Like, if it's not genuine, like it's gonna run out
Yeah.
very soon. I want to ask genuine questions. If I'm attracted to you, I might ask you like, yo, can I just kiss you? And you could be like, no, and I'm like, yeah, you right, and we'll laugh about it and we'll keep going. But I need
Right.
to get that out my system.
Right.
And it could bring about a different energy to be like, okay, this guy's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a little lighthearted. Like, I don't have to try to be woke the whole conversation.
And you don't necessarily have to push somebody away for just being, forward with something they have to say. Like if it's not anything that they're doing, like, again, aggressively, or something like that's making you feel uncomfortable, even that the comment may throw you off.
Which is a good thing.
Which is
I
a
might
good
get
thing.
I might get a natural
Man,
reaction after
yes,
that comment.
yes.
Because you might have been looking at my lips the whole time.
We be so offended
I don't.
and so sensitive.
Listen, be honest.
Just be honest.
Just be honest.
Yeah, and sometimes, like, when somebody comes up to you and says something like that, like, hey, girl, I just want to kiss you in your mouth.
In the mouth.
Sometimes we have to take a step back from just our initial reaction and just look at that person and be like, but why?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like ask.
Ask.
Don't get so offended to where you can't even open up a conversation with this individual.
Let me explain why these desires are occurring right now during this conversation. Let me explain it. There's nothing wrong with explaining. And for men, I think we have to learn, when it comes to practice, learn how to stroke a woman's ego. Y'all done did your eyebrows.
Yeah.
You might have did your nails. You got on the mascara.
Mm-hmm.
You got on the lipstick, the lip gloss, whatever it may be. You done did all that. So there's nothing wrong with me stroking your ego, letting you know, like, hey, I'm attracted. I'm gonna look in your eyes, but my eyes are gonna wander.
Right.
They're not gonna stay there for 10 seconds, but they're gonna wander.
Yo,
They need to wander.
them wondering eyes. Listen, ladies, if you got a dude that's trying to hold a conversation with you and he can't keep his eyes from going to certain parts of
That
your
you
body,
left exposed because you wanted said eyes to wander.
Let's
keep it real.
I can't say that people want said eyes
Right,
to
well,
wander.
wear a wholesome dress.
No, that is not the case, and we are not going to do
Wear
that.
some
Because
shoulder pads
what
under
a
them.
woman decides to wear does not mean that she is doing that just because she is wanting to flaunt
Not-
her body in
not
that.
that she's wanting to flaunt
because
it for
she
me.
wants that type of attention. Now she understands that attention might be yielded, but she's I don't put on my crop tops and my boy shorts or my leggings. You know what I'm saying? And go out here in these streets thinking, oh my God, like I want all these dudes to see my
it's
stomach
not even a
and
oh my
ass.
God, all I want to see. It's just I work out for this body that I want for myself.
And
I know men may appreciate it. Like, just look at it like that. It ain't a oh my God. Like,
No, but I understand that men will appreciate it.
That's
However, you still have to be respectful as a man when you approach me, if that's
Yeah.
the case. Don't think that because I'm not wearing clothes that you feel like are wholesome and or appropriate that you can come to me in any fashion. That is definitely a topic that I want to just pause right quick. Because there's a big thing that's going on now where men feel like that according to how a woman dresses depends on how she is actually projecting her sexual energy, and that is not the case. That's a definite misunderstanding and misinterpretation of what that is.
I mean, I guess. Listen, so there's a difference between having an intimate and seductive glance and stranger danger. So going back to what you said, all right, so
Stranger danger.
so it's a rough one because if you a kid and somebody drops candy on the table, you probably gonna go to the candy.
Okay.
So it's not even a disrespectful thing. It's you're setting yourself apart by what you wear. And for guys that are disrespectful, stop that shit. The thoughts are still going to be there, but that comes down to self-control.
Exactly.
Like, once again, stranger danger is real. So don't be like, you could tell a woman like, man, you look beautiful. Like you caught my eye. You look magnificent. Whatever words you got to say.
'Cause if
humble
you,
yourself in
right,
that like whatever
exactly.
you want to say, tone it down 2 levels, and then once you get that call or response,
Mm-hmm.
now you can build upon that because she might be attracted to you and it could turn into something. But that initial, if you really got to get off your chest, just turn it 3 levels down
Yeah, I
before
mean,
you say
coming
anything.
to a chick and saying, hey, I appreciate, looking at her body, knowing that you feel sexually turned on by her, but actually telling her, you know what, it looks like you really go to the gym and you keep your body up, man. Like, kudos to you. That's definitely a compliment, and it's definitely saying, you know what, I'm definitely digging your shape and your look right now. But it's not saying, damn, you got a fat ass,
Yeah.
because I decided I just got back from the gym and I went to the grocery store, or shit, I don't even have to get back from the gym. Like, I
Yeah.
just decided to wear, some booty shorts and a tank top to the grocery store, and now all of a sudden I'm getting catcalled. I don't feel like it's fair that women have, these labels placed on them, simply because of what they wear. But at the same time, ladies, even though it's not right, and I definitely understand that it is not, teachable moments you have to definitely have when you are exposing yourself, and it is coming across as a label in which society will label you as something. Definitely teachable moments to people who try to come off at you like that. However, ladies, understand too that that's a conditioning.
Yeah.